Being a powerful feminine leader means that you realize you have a voice and you realize that it is your responsibility to use that voice in a way that empowers you and empowers others as well. You realize that your unique feminine essence is something that the world needs more of, and that you owe it to yourself and to the whole world to express that unique feminine essence in really everything that you do, in your work, in your relationships, um, and to allow that essence to express in a way that brings more healing and balance to the world. And this means that you're going to use that voice to speak up about the things that don't resonate with your soul. And you're going to use it to speak up about things that you're passionate about, things that matter to you. And they don't have to be things that are like directly related to your experience in life, but because of your feminine energy that is about empathy, inclusion, that is about connection and community, a lot of things matter to you, because they matter to humanity and they matter to the whole planet that we live on. And because of that, you use that voice responsibly in a way that inspires others, and it inspires them to bring about solutions to challenges. And in this way, you feel empowered to speak up about the challenges that you have been through, struggles that you have been through, and how you overcame them, because you realize that when we are facing a difficult moment, the first thing that comes to our mind is, I'm the only one that is going through this right now. There isn't anyone else in the whole world that knows what this pain feels like. But when we share our stories, that fear of being alone in that experience dissipates, because once we, hear about somebody else's pain, and we start thinking, so I'm not the only one going through this. This means that someone has been through that pain and someone understands my pain, even if this person is not directly talking to me, but they're sharing their experience. It brings more safety to that pain, knowing that someone else knows what it feels like. And so I invite you to speak up about things that matter to you, because you do realize that as a powerful feminine, your unique feminine essence is not exclusively expressing itself in you being a, let's say, business owner, or a mom, or a wife. You know that it's a flavorful blend of a lot of other energies that want to express. And because you're passionate about so many things, and because that essence wants to express in a way that brings more healing and balance to the world, I invite you to share your stories and speak about your struggles, and also speak up about things that you are passionate about, things that matter to you, regardless of what type of life you lead. Because the more you speak up about things that matter to all of humanity, the more we are inspired to move towards solutions. The more we know, the more awareness is created around things that people maybe are not aware of. And so, because of that, I invite you to head over to the link in my bio and check my latest blog post about harassment. I know I have been a victim of harassment, and probably every woman out there. And unfortunately, the patriarchal culture, because we think that, it's always a woman's fault, it is very easy to blame a woman for pretty much everything. And so we tend to blame the victim, and we tend to ask the victim for proof or evidence of the act of harassment. And while this is not an effective solution, although science kind of justifies that, and this is what I talk about in my blog post, I think it would serve us to bring more awareness around how can we bring more effective solutions to this problem. And so I would love that you would read my post and also share your thoughts with me.